since letting go of minimalism, I've really given myself permission to curate my collection based on my preferences and needs instead of the minimalist rules. So today I want to go through my entire jewelry collection because first I want to show you what I'm wearing and what works for me and why. But then second, I also want to upgrade everything because I have some new pieces that I'm really excited about that I want to add to my collection today. And then also I want to declutter some items that I'm no longer wearing. And lastly, to just make everything even more fun, I have a new stackers layer because I want to do a little bit of reorganizing because my current layers are just not working for me. So it's gonna be a really fun video, but first, as I've said, to my new pieces. In total, I have 3 new items that were all gifted to me from GINGIBERI, which is actually a luxury brand that specializes in pearl jewelry. And I absolutely love pearls because they're so classic and timeless. And with GINGIBERI, you actually get the high quality pieces for the fraction of the price compared to other luxury pearl brands. So they're much more affordable. Plus, I have a special discount code. If you use KIN15, you're gonna get 15% off. And this code also works with their other promotions, which currently they have the anniversary celebration with some amazing offers. So this is quickly about the brand if you want to try them out. But now, very excitingly, I can show you all of the pieces. The first thing that I picked are the sterling silver Aurora pearl earrings because I want to replace my older fake pearl earrings, which are in pretty bad shape. And I'm going to show you the comparison between real and fake pearls later on so you can see the difference. But with classic pearl earrings, I know I cannot go wrong. And these come in really adorable packaging. I've never seen anything so cute. It also comes with a little pillow on top. And then we have the gorgeous pearls hiding inside. And I picked the 7mm pearls because these are not too small, not too big, and they're just such a classic size, and I'm gonna put them on. That's why I'm not wearing anything at the moment. And I already feel like $1,000,000. I mean, these are so stunning. I love the shine. And then for the second piece, I picked 18 karat solid white gold necklace with 6 to 7mm AAA Aurora pearls. Even though I know you can never go wrong with a classic pearl necklace, I personally wanted something just a little bit more modern. And this necklace in particular is so stunning. I was actually really debating should I go for white gold or yellow gold, but at the end, I really love this combo and it makes sense for my jewelry collection. And again, because I'm a blank canvas, I'm gonna put it on. And what I love about this necklace is that you can actually wear it in many different ways. We love versatility on this channel, don't we? So this is the clasp and you can just attach it here or at the top, wherever you want. So the first way of how I can wear it is just a little bit more elongated. So if I have something like a deep neckline, this is gonna look absolutely stunning. But then I can also turn it around so I have the detail at the back. So at the front, I just have this gorgeous pearl choker necklace, but then I can also readjust the length if I want to. And with this one, I just get a classic necklace that it's a little bit longer. It's not a choker, again, with the gorgeous pearl details. So I think this is so stunning. And then the last piece that I got that ties everything together is a bracelet. This one is again out of 18 karat solid white gold with 5mm AAA Aurora pearls. And again, I could go for something classic because that is amazing, but I like the modern twist. So we're gonna do the honors together. All that I have to do is just push it down and then I can put it on and I can easily close it by myself. I think this is so cute. How adorable. I mean, it's so gorgeous, it's so feminine, and I'm so grateful to have these new pieces in my collection. But now, as I've said, I can go through everything else that I own and we can do a little declutter and reorganizing. I'm gonna start with my upper layer, specifically with all of my watches, and I currently have 4, or I should say 5 in my collection. You're gonna see what I mean by that. So the first watch that I have is the one that I'm wearing today, that it's so stunning. It also has the mother of pearl face watch, it has the little diamonds, and it's not too big, it's not too small. It's a really classic watch that I absolutely adore. It was also a gift from my husband, so it has special meaning as well. And this one, obviously, it's gonna stay, and I'm just gonna put it back on. And then because I love my sparkles, I have another a little bit more sparkly watch, this time with silver, gold and rose gold metals, and also at the front it has the rose gold dials. And this one for me almost looks like a bracelet watch, so I don't really wear it for every day, but when I dress up, maybe for a date night or when I'm just feeling a little bit more fancy. So this one I'm also gonna keep. And then for my everyday watches, I don't really have the sparkles, but they're still very gorgeous. The first one, it's very elegant, it's completely gold. It also has the white face watch because this is what I like. And again, it's not too big, it's not too small. It's a really classic piece that goes with all of my gold jewelry pieces. But then I have the same style in a smaller size with extra strap. So as I've said, I can easily change the straps here. This one, it's a duotone strap, so we have the silver and gold, and this one is actually my go-to watch whenever I'm combining gold and silver together. But then for those days when I just want to go with silver and keep everything simple, I also have the silver strap. And now I'm gonna continue with all of my bracelets. For my gold bracelets, I actually have two. The first one is the tennis bracelet, which is a classic and it goes with so many of my pieces. And then the second one is also a classic item, just a snake Leo chain. I absolutely love this because they're so easy to layer, even with my other silver items. And here are the silver bracelets in question. Again, I have the classic tennis bracelet, but then I also have this very dainty silver bracelet with a lab-grown diamond that is super cute. And now I also have the bracelet that I added to my collection today. So all of my bracelets I absolutely love, and now I have 5 in total. But now to my necklaces, because I want to declutter some pieces here. The first and only rose gold necklace that I have is this one from Swarovski, that it's really sparkly and dainty and cute, but still I'm gonna declutter it today because I just don't wear rose gold jewelry anymore. In the past I used to have all of the 3 metals, but now I just prefer to only have the silver or the gold because all of my bags have either silver or gold details. All of my belts have silver or gold details. You get the idea, and rose gold for me just doesn't make sense anymore, so this one I'm gonna sell. But then for my gold necklaces, I have quite a few. The first one is this one that I bought not too long ago. It's a classic choker that it's really modern and really fun and also very easy to layer. This one I absolutely love. The same goes for this gold necklace that actually my mom decluttered out of her collection and I took it in. I wear this one all of the time. I love it with the choker that I just showed you. But then I have this gold necklace that is really old, again from Swarovski. And this one is adjustable. I can wear it as a normal necklace or as a choker. But honestly, I don't really wear it. I don't really like it anymore, so I can easily sell it because it's still in a good condition. So this one is also going. But then the last gold necklace that I have, I also want to keep because it's so gorgeous. It has a very dainty lab-grown diamond and it's just so stunning. Again, I love to wear this one with my choker. So in total, I'm gonna keep 3 gold necklaces. And now for my silver necklaces, the first one that I have is something, again, my mom decluttered and I took it in. And all that I had to do is shorten it so I can wear it as a choker, and it's just this silver chain. Very simple. And of course, I'm gonna keep it because I like to wear it layered. Specifically, I like to wear it with this one. This one is from Swarovski. It was a gift from my husband and it's just a classic Leo crystal that is just so easy to wear and style. I love this item. And then I also have this just a little bit more statement-y silver necklace. Again, it's sparkly, it's just a little bit more unique, and also I absolutely love this one to wear it on its own or to layer it. So I'm gonna keep all of my silver necklaces as well as the one that I added to my collection. So I have 4 in total now. And now I can quickly go through all of my piercings for the extra hole on my left ear, which I actually have 5 in total. I'm gonna keep all of them because I just like to change them. All of these are waterproof, so I can sleep in them, I can swim in them, I can shower in them, do anything that I want, and they're also cute and fun. So the one that I'm wearing today is actually a crystal star with gold details, and it's a very classic piece. It goes with absolutely everything. And then from the same brand, I also have the gold Leo heart that is super cute and dainty. I love this one so much. And then I also have 3 silver items. The first one has 2 Leo stars with the Leo crystal. Again, it's so easy to style and wear, and it has a flat back. And then then I have a very simple multi-tone crystal. I love the iridescent look. This one also has a flat back. And then the piercing that I like to wear when I kind of dress up, that is just a little bit more statementy, is this one with 3 crystals. Again, it has the flat back, so it's super comfortable but super stylish at the same time. So this is most of my upper layer done. Now when it comes to my rings, I only really have one, which is my wedding ring that I said this before, but my husband picked it. It's actually rose gold and silver because he loves rose gold, and mine of course has the little diamond, so it's a little bit more sparkly. This one I wear all of the time. And then all that is left are all of my earrings, which I'm such a huge fan of earrings. I have quite a lot, which I can show you the second layer. You can see these are all earrings that I'm now gonna go through, and here I have some pieces to declutter. But of course, before I show you everything, also a reminder that if you're enjoying this video so far, that you give it a thumbs up, and also if you've come to this point, leave me a diamond emoji down below so I can know. Thank you. First, I'm gonna go through all of my daintiest earrings and huggies. Here I have just the tiny fake pearl earrings that I never ever wear, so I'm gonna declutter this today. The reason I actually bought this is to wear as my second earring, but because this is not a piercing, I don't really like to wear it because I prefer a flat back. So because they're still in a very nice condition, I can just sell them because I think these are silver as well. But then I have another silver pair. These I think are plated. They have the little crystals and they are gold. And for me, these are nothing special, but I love to wear this when I'm swimming because I don't really care if I damage them, and also they don't really stain my ears. And then when it comes to my huggies, the first pair that I absolutely love, that I can also swim in if I want to, but the closure is just not as secure. That's why I don't really want to do it. But these are the classic gold huggies. They're super dainty but still statementy at the same time. I love them. And then I also have some earrings that I got from my mom. The first have the little crystals. Again, these are very classic earrings. I don't even realize that I'm wearing them. They're super easy to style and layer. So this I'm gonna keep. And then I also have just the silver version. Again, I got this as a gift from my mom. And these are actually really versatile because I can wear them either way, with sparkles or just with the metal, as you can see. So again, a classic I'm gonna keep. But now to my big layer, we're gonna have some fun here. Again, I'm gonna start with rose gold earrings, and I only have one pair, and these are the gold hoops. I absolutely adore the style of these. They're super lightweight, even though they're kind of bigger, they're super lightweight, but because they're rose gold, I just never ever wear them. So this I'm also gonna declutter and sell. But then for my gold hoop earrings, I have this pair that I absolutely adore. They're nice and statementy. They also have a nice little flower, which I can show you. They look so gorgeous. And this I'm definitely gonna keep. I love them. And then I also have the smaller golden hoops that I got from my mom because she decluttered them. And again, these are so lightweight and I wear them all of the time. I love this. And now to continue with all of my hoops, if I go through my silver pairs, first I have these gorgeous silver hoops. These are a little bit more on a heavier side. That's why I don't wear them as often as I would like, but still they're absolutely gorgeous, so I'm gonna keep them. And then I also have the smaller hoops. These are super lightweight and so easy to style. I absolutely love this. And now I'm gonna go into all of my other pearl earrings. The first pair that I have and that I absolutely adore, and GINGIBERI has actually a very similar pair, which I'm gonna link down below, but these are the pearls with a little bit of a modern twist because we have this huge pearl at the back, and I just love how bold and statementy these are. But I don't really believe these are real pearls. Actually, they're from Dior, so I think these are fake pearls, but yeah, I still love them. But then I have another pair of real pearls that I got as a gift from my mom. These are really fun and unique because they have this kind of drop pearl, again with silver details, and they are super cute. I love this. But then, as I mentioned in the beginning, I also have fake classic pearls, which look absolutely awful. And I'm gonna show you the comparison, and then you're gonna see what I mean. I hope you can see well on camera, but this is the fake one, this is the real one. And the color and the shine, you know, it just cannot compare. That's why I'm gonna be decluttering the fake pearls, because for me, they're just not gorgeous. And I just haven't been reaching for them really because for me, they just don't look luxurious. And now I'm gonna go through the rest of my silver pieces. The first are these statement gorgeous earrings. They're hollow inside, so they're not too heavy, but these are super statementy and super fun. I love this. And then I also have just the classic round studs that I got as a gift from my husband. probably 10 plus years ago, but they're still going strong and I'm gonna keep them. These are the classic that I cannot go wrong with. And also these are a little bit more forgiving if I want to shower or swim in them. They can also be good for that. But then I have another pair that is really similar, but these are actually square studs. They're from Swarovski, as you can see, very similar, a little bit more modern, but I just never reach for these, so I'm gonna be decluttering them today, because whenever I want to wear something like this, I go for the round version. And then I also have earrings that make me feel like a goddess. And these are again from Swarovski, and they just have this gorgeous green crystal with little crystals at the side, and they're just so stunning. I'm gonna keep them. And then I'm also gonna keep the iridescent silver earrings. These are not very high quality, I have to admit. I'm also not in love with the shape, but they're the only earrings that I have with iridescent crystals. So that's why I'm gonna keep them for now. But to be honest, I do have my eyes open. When I find something with iridescent crystals that is just a little bit more elegant, I'm gonna get that and I'm gonna declutter this then. And then I also have very statementy sparkly earrings, again from Swarovski. These I love to wear for kind of more dressed up occasion. When I'm doing something just a little bit more fancy, these are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. And then the last silver / gold earrings that I have are the same as the pearl version, just in the gold and silver. Again, this one from Dior, and I absolutely love this. And again, GINGIBERI has a similar version with the pearl, which again, I'm gonna link down below in case you wanna have a look. But this I love because they're so modern, so classic, and sometimes I just wanna mix my metals, and when I do, these are the earrings that I wear. And now for the rest of my gold earrings, the first pair that I have are really gorgeous, again from Swarovski. This I can wear both with a drop crystal underneath or as a stud on its own, because they're actually 2-in-1. I love them, and they're also a little bit asymmetrical. I think they're stunning. But then for a more statementy look, I have these gold earrings. They're not the lightest, but also not too heavy at the same time, so they're still comfortable to wear, and they also have just a nice little detail. So I think these are really fun. And then I also have something that is kind of duotone, but from afar it mostly looks gold. And these are again from Swarovski. I just love their designs. And at the top we have the gold and orange crystal, and at the bottom we have the silver and the pink. So as I've said, duotone with a little bit of color. So that's that. And now my third layer is really boring because I have some extra pouches in here. I also have my cleaning products for my jewelry. So this is really boring and ugly. But now, as I've said, I'm gonna very nicely reorganize everything and then show you my final collection at the end. Now with the new insert, what I love about it is that it has so many different small compartments. So I'm gonna put all of my necklaces and earrings in there, because for me this is much easier to see what I have and take in and out. And as I'm reorganizing, I can tell you that I decluttered 6 items today, which is not a huge amount, but for me it's really freeing. And honestly, I felt my jewelry collection never looked better than today, because it's so much more curated than before. It makes a lot more sense for me and my lifestyle. I only have silver and gold jewelry, which makes everything super easy to style, and all of the pieces that I kept I absolutely love. And now if you want to see my other collections, like my shoe collection or bag collection, where I also declutter as I show you what I have, I'm gonna link a playlist right here so you can watch it next. But this is it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next time.